Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. Damn. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, he fucking died. Nekomaru's killer. Damn! It's one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. Everybody dead. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never, ever forgive them. Aye. And so, this life-threatening trial, billing with hope and despair, has begun. Alright. Yes, might as well save. I actually have a skill. Somewhere. Yeah. Easier to push through an opponent's argument, effective during rebuttals. and that's Nekomaru's, so shout outs. I mean, I think we're good.
Now then, let's begin. During the if you vote.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys, whoever. Huh? I'm here today.
Okay.
Because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Is it possible that he did kill himself? I don't think so. Right? Because he, like, why would he mallet himself in the head? If he was doing it for the betterment of us. But, I mean, there's a possibility because they did say the last one was a suicide. Like the one, you know, before.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Yeah, that's probably what we should be doing.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Great Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
Okay.
Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yes.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
What?
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Yeah, Soda, what the fuck?
Like those. I could probably do the splits real easy.
What are we
just
talking
happened to run
about?
into each other on the first floor of Grape House.
Yeah.
We went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
Yeah.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously.
Yeah.
As I
But you guys
recall,
couldn't come over.
We found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry
They broke
Hall's
the
door
elevator,
button.
the
We
button.
couldn't go anywhere because
They
of
broke
that.
everything.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway.
I mean, we don't really know
definitely
much.
someone
I
from
feel.
Strawberry House.
Is it?
Definitely.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
Akane's a lot more vocal.
Now,
This trial.
enough with the lovers' quarrel.
Yeah,
We need to think about this seriously.
we really
We
do.
don't have the
Because
luxury
if
of
we fuck
discussing
around, we gonna die.
random things. The incident this time has many questions. The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Yeah, the whole
What's up with
Strawberry
something
Grape
you
Tower,
assume
Strawberry
I
Tower and Grape
understand?
Tower thing is gonna fucking
The
confuse me.
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Huh?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing that the crime scene looked like a weapon was probably the mallet.
The weapon was right there.
That pillar.
No, the hand the killer used and beat the crap out of him.
Why are we
No, that's
arguing
wrong.
that?
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Why can't we?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
I suppose.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother
Yeah.
cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
What?
Baby gangster? Me?
What?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I
What?
thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Okay.
Seems that was a
You
waste.
just wasted our time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
The pillar did.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle?
What are you
It
thinking?
doesn't have oil on it. It's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on
Sure.
it must be the weapon, right?
Yeah. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's anything that's a crime scene, it's the broken pillar.
I see.
Yeah.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
So they
Then that
smashed
pillar
him
was
with
the
it?
weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
I mean, yeah, but they could have just tipped it over.
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah. It's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pillar.
was pretty
She got it.
freaking heavy, but there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Nekomaru?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
He lifted the pillar.
And then what?
And
Yeah.
then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Tie himself up.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're
What the
right.
fuck are you talking about?
The heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled as a suicide, huh? Nah, no, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would
But
commit
that's
suicide.
a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
Did he accidentally
there
kill
may
himself?
be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Just pushing it over.
For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
What is happening in this class trial, bro? Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping it over that pillar. Is that really it? I think
There's
it's
no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Yeah,
No, that's wrong.
if they would have tipped it over, he would have had rubble on his chest.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
And there wasn't
Huh?
none.
Fragments?
Yeah. They were all
Those
underneath
fragments
him.
were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Yeah, they would have been all over.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see.
I was thinking,
That
yeah,
was
like,
entirely
I'm assuming
my
somebody tipped it
bad.
over, but yeah.
They didn't tip it over. Then how did the killer murder Nekomaru?
And there's
with
blood
that
on it.
pillar?
There's blood on
How
it.
much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Bro, there's
There's
blood
no
on
way I
it.
can
Like,
let go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
I mean, I guess you got a point, but
There's
Huh?
another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
How?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent.
Jesus.
And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Nagito, what's the word?
What did you say? Regardless, it's not like
Who's
I wanna
shitting your
die with
cereal?
The rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Yeah.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
preferable.
First of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of
Yeah, what are you talking
course,
about?
The ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
I believe
Of
so.
course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I am he who cuts the... It's only fitting that I did...
No.
Alright, sorry, I had to. I had to.
Since you wield your
I'm sorry I had to. I just didn't want to hear him. I didn't want to hear him.
But I'm unliking this.
Cut the bullshit and
Yeah,
say it clearly.
I didn't want to hear
What
him.
is the
We just had to get it going.
ultimate weapon?
Yeah.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the
Nagito,
symbols
you're
of
being
hope, aren't you?
extremely rude, bro.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime,
Thanks.
of course.
Thanks.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right?
Sure.
And I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
That's a good thing to think.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Obviously, we knew that.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so...
For
Alright,
show.
alright.
I shall leave this matter
Did
to
she
your
just say for
discussion.
show? The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. The strange feeling in the tower.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it? It's weird to say they're both the same height. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
Hey,
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
this whole thing, we've been thinking the two towers are in the same building, but if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Hi. Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
I'm glad I knew it. I just wanted to wait and see the other
Those
ones.
towers, are they really the same place?
No.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I
What are
won't
you-
tolerate any sort
What
of
are we
rebellion.
waffling about?
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
Jesus. Lock it in, bro.
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Yes. And then when we flipped it,
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
yeah.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
You're kind of
If it
right.
is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
Nagito, if you
the floor
just
didn't
talk.
rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Oh, here we go.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's
No.
body.
What?
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
What are you
we should have all
waffling
been
about?
together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
What?
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
What? What?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I'm out of cuts. As a collected princess, she's overcoming my need to counter her
There are
remarks.
many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
No, you are bugged.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the pillar, the body, he could have moved it all, easy as pie.
I just started slashing because she pissed me off.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
The oil. Okay.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at...
So what, he moved the oil too, bitch? Like... He grabbed it and
Moving
like...
the body and pillar is possible. But
Yeah.
it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
Yeah.
When the
How would he
position
have done
of
that?
Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too.
Mhm.
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe
I don't know
got so
why
fired
out of all the
up.
things you're like, Monokuma did it. Like,
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
whatever,
So what
Kazuichi.
really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
I don't think so.
We can't be certain of that
Hmm.
either.
It flips, I
Not when the
feel.
experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. And the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I know
Hey,
my
bro,
son
you
is
have
coming
information
up.
that we don't have.
Fine. Tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Okay, determined. Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to
But
him?
how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I mean, he
I
cleared
have a
the
good
final
reason
dead game.
for that. The
Yeah.
reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about
I
life-threatening game?
see.
Yeah.
You're talking about the final dead room, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
The
That's
little
right.
window.
The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself.
Yeah.
From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
What did you see?
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I I found a perfect camera in
Okay.
the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Oh yeah, we had a
Yep.
picture in there. We had a camera in there. Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his
See?
inner pocket.
This is it.
Yeah. As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead
So
room.
it just spins.
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Mm-hmm. Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this
Then
picture.
let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Okay. What doesn't make sense in this picture? This?
Crap!
What?
Here!
What?
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead
And
room,
he's in the
right?
first floor. Yeah,
That's
I
the
guess
case.
that's weird.
Then that means it should have been taken from
Okay.
the first floor of Strawberry House.
I get it.
It should have been.
Then this is definitely strange.
Yeah, because we're high as
This
fuck.
photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor.
Mhm.
The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. Aye. What doesn't make sense in this picture? This wall?
Crap! Here!
The blue sky, I knew that.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which
Yeah.
means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Okay, I see.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
No.
It's not?
Yeah?
Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed
I don't know
eye?
about that.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Damn.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue. Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
I don't fucking know.
Floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Oh, okay. I actually don't know. I forget how to play this. Okay, I got it. Oi. Okay. Easy. Bitch. It gets harder once they start asking you questions. Ow! Okay, that's kind of rude. Alright, I see. The Strawberry House and Grape House both exist. I want to say they both exist. Yes, they do both exist. Oh! Well. Okay, that's the gimmick of this one is... Oh, we're spawning pillars! Okay. Oi. Okay, that was kind of cool. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? I want to say they're the same building, but yeah. I knew that. I wasn't guessing. Okay. So far, so good. That was kind of cool. How is Strawberry House and Grape House positioned? Vertically. Ow!
It's all coming together. Got it. I know the secret
Okay,
of the
explain,
funhouse.
because I'm still a little
Then
confused with
let
it.
me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all.
Yeah.
So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings.
No.
They're actually one 6-story building?
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Where Strawberry House is located.
I see.
My fault. My fault.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle.
Yeah.
Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House
It's the fourth
is also
floor of
the
the Grape
fourth floor
House.
above.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
I
It
mean,
never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
yeah.
A quadrilateral and a hexagon. Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we had perceived them. And it worked, didn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses
Two
were
separate
two separate distinct
Built
buildings.
two actual different buildings, but they
In order
weren't.
to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Okay.
You've just been Kuma'd!
What?
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
I mean,
Then it's true?
yeah?
The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Okay.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
I'm starting to
Then what
understand.
about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower
Mhm.
and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just
Got
like
it.
Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery
Okay.
in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
She's not going to, brother. She kind of fucks with Gundam. And it seems like Gundam fucks with her.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up! One of the bodies in one was
Actually, a
No, that's
Yeah, that's
wrong.
cap. That's 100% cap. But I just don't know why the strange feeling in the tower.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account. Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Yeah.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
I suppose.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
Hell
It's
no.
alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Damn.
I'm even more disappointed.
Yeah,
However,
Kazuichi, it might be time to
even if
move on.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
But elevator. Why is that transfer things to different floors in the same building? I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. Isn't it an elevator? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let those hit. Hi! El Leve. Oh! Elevate. We need some T's. Elevate. Elevator. There we go.
I got it!
Okay. So far, so good, I suppose, even though I had to look up two of them.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's in the tower.
itself.
Yeah.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator,
That's why we have to wait and push a button.
which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button,
Yeah, it took a
it
while.
took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
Yeah.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
I mean, it's just the
If the
gimmick.
room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
I mean, I
Plus,
guess you're right.
After the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Yeah.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly,
The doorknob was
even
broken.
the doorknob was broken off.
Mm-hmm.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we
Okay.
have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing that they all have in common... They were all on the floor. Okay.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And
And
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator. Alright.
see,
Did the wrong one.
Only the floor moved?
Yeah.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design.
To give the impression.
And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Nowhere.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, it's just to give the illusion off.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
Because it's a fun house.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
I mean, we know it was Nekomaru.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
What?
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Yeah. Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the door now. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all, huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building.
It's a lot of shit that they had to do.
If we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Yeah.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Which is?
Pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see, now that you mentioned it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
I'm assuming that's where we get 180?
House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. And in fact, where my back was facing the elevator in the Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Let me do a little bit of reading.
The two.
Kinda heard a rumbling noise at 5:30. He saw him on the first floor at 5. That's broken. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer working. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at the Grape House. Nagito was supposed to be a Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. Apparently, the compass needle spun 180 degrees while inside the contact elevator.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
That's cap,
No,
bruh.
that's wrong.
Yeah. It does the 180.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Yeah.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side, which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Yeah.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side.
On the left side when we were at Strawberry House. Okay. I'm starting to understand the layout.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible?
I mean,
It's like
we are in an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse
Yeah.
is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to
I mean, he's
begin
not
with.
wrong.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the
Okay.
secret of the funhouse, right?
Anyways.
So let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that
Nagito,
now.
you were the only one there,
As
bro.
long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means. It's the...
I see!
I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student,
Right.
you're quite knowledgeable.
Right.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The place befitting the name of Octagon is probably...
Crap! Crap! Here!
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided Strawberry House is on top of the 6-sided Grape House? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one,
Oh.
you get 8 edges.
I
It
see.
becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it.
Got
The
it.
true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Yeah.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
I was starting to get on board with that.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Yeah.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer? Who did that? I don't know, bro. I deadass do not know.
Hiya!
Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. Oh, I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Let me say it right away. Hey, I've already used insult and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious Stufatly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stufatly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these words would be ta-da, Stufatly. How, huh? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone. All together now. Monami is a serious Stufatly.
Okay. I guess I understand.